More question from Charlotte. Your view accounts for a lot of influences on our lives, but it seems hopelessly complex. Isn't it better to believe that God has it all under control? Okay, very good. I appreciate that. It's exactly the kind of honest question that we're hoping to get. On the one hand, it is hopelessly complex. Thank God we don't got to figure it out. And that's part of the point, is to show how we can't figure all this out. I think it's a waste of time to try, because you'd have to be omniscient to know all the reasons that went into all the factors, every possible influence, going back to the 6th century BC as to why I've got a caffeinated bottle of Coke here sitting on a stand. And actually, I didn't order this. I ordered it caffeinated. Why would you ever drink uncaffeinated? But this is what came out, and I didn't want to spend an extra $1. So now we got to figure out, why did the wrong bottle of pop come out? And you got to know the history of the universe to answer that one. I just would rather blame it on Coke. Okay. But the purpose of showing how it is hopelessly complex is to free us, from feeling that we got to always figure this out. But also, it frees us from thinking that it's all about God pulling the strings. As though God is up there just pulling all the knobs and pushing all the buttons and decreeing which kid's going to get kidnapped and raped and which isn't. See, that can have a negative fallout. So when you say, isn't it better to believe that God's got it all under control? I want to say yes and no. Yes, of course, He's got it all under control. If you mean by that, is He going to win in the end? Yes. Does anything happen that He doesn't have a plan to put to use? No. Does He set the parameters? Is He influencing everything? Can He bring good out of evil? Yes, absolutely. He's got it all under control in that way. But if you mean, is He meticulously controlling things? Well, now you've got to then say that if you're going to believe that, then you have to say that every child gassed at Auschwitz was exactly what God wanted. And it all contributes to the good. It would be worse if less kids were gassed, because everything God does is for the good. And if God's controlling that, well, then somehow it must be good that all these kids were gassed. And it would have been bad if one less was gassed. Good luck with that one. See, I think it fits the paradigm of who God's revealed to be in Jesus, and at least as I read Scripture and the experience of our life, to say God's in control. But when it comes to the arbitrariness and the randomness and the cruelty and the evil and all of that, I've got reasons to think, Daniel 10 being a case in point, reason to think that God's not the micro-controlling God that some people think He is. He's got it all under control, but the choices of angels and the choices of humans, they make a difference. They make a difference. And they all together bring about every aspect of creation that's not aligned with God's will.